Hello, hello, hello. Bun back. Way to redeem first. I see you earning that. I feel like you can hear every time I move my lips when the mic is this close. So I'm gonna move it a little bit more away. Oh, it has been a tough Monday, y'all. How about my back? How was your Monday? I hope it's better than mine. Why, hello, Rumpelstiltskin. How are you doing? I haven't talked to you all day. Beck, you just got a call from your general manager that the inspector showed up. How did that go? Or are they, like, still there? The zoo is good, Rumple. See if I can unblur this for a second. Two dogs are laying on the bed behind me. I think the cat and Aspen are upstairs. And the bunnies are in their cage. The inspector's still there. Oof. Do you have to go back in? Hi, Yogi. How are you? You have food now? Food is always good. I had lunch. Whenever I said I was having lunch in your stream, Rumble, I don't even know how long ago that was now. No idea. Zero concept of time here. You're planning your next story time? What's the story gonna be about, Yogi, or is it like a surprise? It's probably a surprise. Why am I asking? You have to cull down even more? I thought you might, because I think at the end you were saying like you still have like 45 photos or something. I don't know how many that you need to cull it down to. No, you don't have to go in tomorrow. You're just happy that the inspector's here and the anticipation of her randomly dropping in is finally over. Yes. Less stress. So it's so-so. My Monday morning was tough. And then now it's just been kind of... my normal Monday for the rest of the day? You have 130, you have to get down between 40 and 50. Okay. Good luck to you, my friend. The new story is going to be based around the new forest. Is there an old forest? Or is like the old forest now like London or some shit, and that's why it's called New Forest? No. Okay. I am gonna go ahead. My AirPod's falling out. And start editing. FYI, we drove 2 hours yesterday to go check out this ghost town. Arrived at where the Maps app said the ghost town would be, and discovered like a handful of rundown buildings on somebody's private property, so I could only photograph them from the road. So not quite the ghost town I was hoping for. But I figured we'd start with those pictures, and then I have several of the 30-day challenge days to catch up on, so I figured I'd move on to those next. Yeah. And then after the ghost town, we drove to this old college because I wanted pictures of the building, because architect is one of those 30-day challenges. And we discovered something that I thought was really exciting, and I feel like y'all are gonna think I'm a dork. So I'll be editing those pictures today too, because those are gonna be tied into the 30-day challenge. Because one of the 30-day challenges is also something that made me happy, so that worked out. You'll be researching New Forest for the story, and Old Forest. So it's just a ghost of what it once was. Exactly, Bun Bun Beck. Poetically put. Why is the New Forest called the New Forest? William the Conqueror created it as his new hunting forest, naming it Nova Foresta, which evolved into its English name meaning New Forest. That's pretty straightforward. Heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. I don't know why I open the curtains anymore. I used to open the curtains so that I would have sunlight during stream, but now it's just dark. So that did literally nothing. Oh well. Makes me feel better, I guess. Alright, I have to get up the window, sharing screen. We'll just do this. Goodbye, OBS. Very unoriginal. The ritual, yeah, like, so I set up my softbox light over here, I turned on the ceiling light, open the curtain, make sure I have everything that I need. Today I actually remembered to update the stream info before clicking start stream, and I updated my conservation news. However, I finally found a bot that I liked, a chat bot. It's called Botissimo. And I got an email like yesterday saying they're discontinuing Botissimo. So I guess I'll have to try. I know a lot of people use Nightbot, so I guess I'll use that. I don't know. Are those elk? Yes, they are. They were too far out for me to get a good focus on. Oop. But they got some nice racks. And they were hanging out with cows. But they were really far away. But like, I was driving, and I'm just driving down this road going 75 miles per hour, and nobody was on this road. Like, nobody was to be seen going either direction. And I noticed, like, off to the distance, these elk, so I just start slowing down and pull over to the shoulder of the road, and my husband's just like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "There are elk." He's like, "Oh, okay." Can I ask so I get your first reaction? Honestly, you liked my first story time? Yeah! I found it like there, but yeah, I did. Yeah. 70 to 200, let's go. My lens goes up to 300 and they were further than that. I really need to get a new telephoto, but they be expensive. But look at he looked at me. But yeah, those antlers are huge. Hello, Dr. Britannia. How are you doing today? Yeah, I don't think any of these are going to be in focus because, like I said, they were too far away. Do we have red deer over here? I don't think so. We have whitetail, mule, and that's pretty much it for Colorado. And then we have elk and moose. It's been a day. I'm sorry. I saw your snap on how it started off, and I'm sorry it started off that rough. Pun not intended. Are you home now? We have mule and white-tailed deer. I'm like, I don't think there's other kinds besides those. Wait, I haven't flagged any yet. Yeah, this is really like the main building that's left of the ghost town. All the other buildings are wooden. And I'm really disappointed that I couldn't go explore because somebody owns it on their private property. The antler arrangement looks more like red deer. Well, those are elk. Not deer. I mean, like, I know they're in the same family or whatever, but they're elk. Yeah, it went downhill quickly after that. I have a few more hours. Oh. It went downhill from that? I'm sorry. I can't even imagine how it went downhill from that. If you want to share, go ahead. But if you don't, I understand. I kind of like the further out one. Google says it's elk. I am Google. And like, it's hard to tell if some of these buildings were actually part of like the quote-unquote ghost town or just like worn out buildings. Because like, this is definitely like an old window, but not like ghost town old. Do you know what I mean? We had a kiddo come in completely septic, needing a transfusion. Clients were ready to go with a 20% chance of success. Kiddo coded violently when we were getting him set up. I'm sorry. I am just going to assume that kiddo did not make it. By the way, FYI, for those in chat who don't know, when Dr. Britannia refers to kiddos, she means animals. The junior doctor took the case from the beginning and did great. You were just guiding. CPR is very unsuccessful in dogs and cats. Do we just not have, like, a good enough method of doing CPR on animals? Like, does more research need to go into that, or, like, why is it so unsuccessful, I guess, is what I'm getting at. By the way, if you guys are getting a humming from the mic, please let me know. My external hard drive is plugged in and it, you know, it like vibrates when it's working, and that can cause the mic to hum. I should have taken a picture of their house, but like I had a feeling these people were watching me and I didn't want to take a picture of their house and have them come out and be like, "Meh." Guess I'll do the whole building too. When humans arrest, it's generally due to cardiac arrest. When animals arrest, it's generally due to respiratory arrest. CPR is aimed at starting the heart back up, and it's a lot harder to get the lungs to start again. Something like 3 to 4% of dogs make it to discharge after CPR. It's a really low percentage. But yeah, these buildings that we've looked at already, those were it for the ghost town. But then I came across these deer, and of course as soon as I got out of the car, they started running, and I had my shutter speed set to just 150, so it wasn't enough to get them running and jumping away from me. Yeah, these are mule deer, Yogi, if you're still there, by the way. These are mule deer. They're not very good pictures of mule deer, but these are mule deer. They have big ears, and their butts are actually like completely white, and their tail has a black tip. And white-tailed deer have smaller ears, and their butt is actually mostly brown until they lift their tail, then it's white under there. The deer in the middle of the highway looks so squatty. This one. We think 2 of them might have been a little younger, like, because they were following one that was kind of bigger. But yeah. Oh, and then we went to this small town called Roundup. How western is that? I looked at my husband and I told him, I'm like, you know those movies that are based off of Stephen King books? This town would be a setting for a Stephen King book, except it's not in Maine, you know, but whatever. I guess not all of his books are in Maine. The Shining is based off of, you know, the Stanley Hotel in Colorado. But like, it's just that kind of town. Like, kind of small, kind of creepy. But we went to this restaurant that was run by like these 2 older guys. The food was okay. But there's this rundown building next to it, like a block away, if even a block. This is not all of the pictures. Hold on. What did I do? Did I split it incorrectly? Oh, I think I know what I did. Hold on. Hold on. This is how, now you're seeing my crazy organization brain at work here. So that I accidentally deleted them, one of the two. Oh wait, no. I know what I did. Montana Roundup. Import these two. Except no, it didn't do the other ones. It got rid of the other ones. I don't want to get rid of the other ones, I want to add to it. How do I add more than one? Does anybody know? I don't want all of them. Never mind. Okay, but then it says they're all imported. But I do not see them all. I feel really dumb right now. All photographs. I got it. I got it. Okay. Yeah, all I know is that this building says wash in the paint up there. I know nothing about this building besides that. Unnecessary, Willow. I like this one with the closed sign barely in the window. This one was just on the side of the highway, so I pulled over on the side of the highway and took these pictures because I'm super safe. My husband was like, how do buildings get this bad? And I'm like, people don't fix them when they start to go bad? I don't know. Tornado? I don't know. Okay, now that's it for rundown buildings, which apparently qualify as ghost towns. I'm a little salty. I wouldn't be so salty if like it wasn't on like a traveler's recommended list of ghost towns to see in the state of Montana. And if we didn't drive 2 hours just to see this. Nope. Why did my AirPods disconnect? Why don't they like me? No. That's really fucking rude, computer. I know you guys don't have music now. I connected to the AirPods over here, but it connected them to my desktop instead. Like some dumbassery thing. So hold on. I gotta change this back. So you guys get the music. Except it fucked it up, didn't it? Now it's just not gonna play music. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Hi, cat. Inconsiderate pricks. I got it. Not you, Yogi. Excuse me, cat. What are you doing? Hmm? I bet you interrupt every stream now, you know that? Thank you. What did you do? She got rid of the stuff. There we go. It's not a Beckles stream without a kitty kiss. It's not. It truly is not. Freya always wants attention, Rumble. Vic! Squid! You're at a fork. Do you need a spoon? I'm just curious. Okay. It was so windy too. Like, I had my hoodie on, but like, it was so windy. I was like, screw this. You're currently high, contemplating life. Okay. Looking at my options and oh my god. I need help. What do you need help with, Squid? I'd love to spoon, but I also need to fork. Oh, Rumble. I thought it was hilarious when I made the sub-dom joke in Maple's stream and you were like, Becca, shush. I was like, oh. Too much? It's nice to see you. And you stayed shush for a while. I was trying to be a good noodle. It's hard to stay quiet, okay? I don't think I'm really gonna like touch this up at all. Thank you for the lurk, Yogi. Should we do the maple thing? Rotate. Now that I'm learning new things from you guys. No, I want the inverse of that. Hold on. Go back to 0. Invert. I didn't think about what you meant by the maple thing, since there's a few. Like, in almost all of his pictures, he does the lighting thing. So I was like, sure. I feel like it needs to come this way just a little bit. Okay. The mic is like really close to me today, so I'm talking really calmly. But I noticed before you guys couldn't hear me like when I whispered stuff or when I went into my old man wheezy laugh, so we're gonna see if this is better. You know, I do like it better now, actually. Still not like website worthy, but it's okay. Take the purple out. Not sure, like, because it's gonna tell me this is too bright. That's supposed to be yellow. Okay. Well, Rumpel, I can tell you that I'm not going to talk angrily about Apple products. I also won't talk angrily about PC because I just don't care what people use. I'm like, whatever floats your boat, that's what's important. I don't know why I go into accents randomly, it just happens. Like, I honestly don't know if I care about this picture, which means I don't really care about editing it, I guess. Whoa. Oh, should we try Shutter Down Photography's moody tones? So moody. One's very, very contrasty. Oh, we talk about PC users? I honestly don't think I'm even techie enough to like complain about PC users. Oh my gosh. Your computer doesn't have a fruit on it. Ugh. This is the person who doesn't like fruit. Alright, Beck, would you like an orange, an apple, or grapes? My husband was nice to me this week and got grapes. An apple? I think you had like a previous sentence that was like typed and then you never sent it. Elk are, speaking of fruit. Shh. I'm here, sorry. You don't need to be sorry, Funfire. I'm late. I was getting my gums stabbed by water and sound. You were at the dentist? I do have grapes. And you can actually hear the apple now. A little. Oh my god, cat. Hi. You can't have my apple. No. I don't know what you did. Leave my grapes alone. Weirdo. Mm-mm. Shh. Stop it. Mm-mm. Leave the grapes alone. Did you eat an Oreo before going? The apple didn't sound very crunchy, it sounded soft. Sorry. I did not. I had salad at 12 o'clock and then brushed my teeth like a good person. You're such a brat. I'm moving them over here. That's salad, huh? I had salad yesterday for lunch. I don't quite know why you guys like to hear me eat an apple, but whatever floats your boat. You're always here for Apple ASMR? It's just ASMR, no AR. The second one you put. Annoying sounds made really loud. Only my right one that always wants to escape. No, that's not really what it stands for, One Fire. There is, it is an acronym, but I don't remember what it stands for. Willow. Figure out your life, buddy. I would look it up, but I'm currently shoving my face full of cheese and noodles from the company. You got that Wisconsin mac and cheese? Autonomous sensory meridian response. The cat's rubbing up on the microphone. Put on the back side of it. And I'm just wondering if she's gonna come around and then you'll get cat sniffing AS. No, that sounds weird. I don't know how it started though. Cat sniffing the microphone ASMR. You gotta come up here so they can see you. Boop. No? You're 2 ingredients away from poutine? There's chicken in it. Does that help? Me, or you get closer to poutine? Please don't sit on the keyboard. You keep doing stuff to my Lightroom and then I have to figure out how to undo it. I'm like trying to look around her. What are you doing, Kit Kat? There was chicken in the pit last night too. Yes, there were. And one lost a leg, right? Man, I was so hungry today. Well, Wild Man Dave, did you eat? Does this not do like an automatic straightening? Like it does in Photoshop Raw? I think I want this black and white. I don't know. By the way, is this a picture of the Shrek outhouse? Yes. Get out of my swamp. I can't do a good Shrek. I have to be in crop tool for data level? Okay, hold on. I have to like look around my cat, sorry, so that's why I keep moving my head. And then I go down here, or is it in this little crop and straighten? Auto? No. I don't know, Unfire. You make fun of me. Within the last hour, I had 5 burgers, 1 barbecue rib sandwich, and a milkshake. Holy fuck balls, Wild Man Dave. That's a lot of food. Milkshakes don't count towards that. What? Hold on. Milkshakes don't count towards that count. Both kind. I don't know what you're trying to say, Onefire. They don't count towards like eating food because it's a milkshake? Why did it come off? I always do this in raw. Okay, cat, you're just in my fucking way. I love you. I love you very much. Go cuddle with your sisters. Willow, Aowen, there is nothing to be barking at. Absolutely nothing. Well, that at least makes the one side of the frame look straight. Ish. I had to wash it down somehow. You don't count desserts when you're eating, it's just you had dessert also. What? Also, what kind of milkshake was it? It was a caramel banana milkshake? That sounds weird. Leave the soft light alone. You are a little troublemaker today. Stop it. Don't you wiggle your tail at me. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Get down. Yeah, so that right side is straight, and then everything else is just kind of burnt. But I mean, like, it's a building that's falling apart. It's not gonna be perfect, okay? At least it's not a bacon milkshake like at Five Guys. That doesn't sound good either. Although, to be fair, a banana caramel shake just doesn't sound that great to me because I'm allergic to bananas. Eric Jaws Photo. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. One Fire says I would ask to put in a dog treat redeem, but knowing the internet, it would be too much. That and Sequoia loses brain cells when there's a treat in front of her. So I'm not sure how well that would go. I always forget that you're allergic to bananas until it randomly comes up. It's okay. It's okay, Dr. Britannia. It's mostly just raw bananas. Like, I can have banana bread, no problem. But, like, if I just try to eat a banana, it's no bueno. And it's not like I'll die. It just makes it feel like I'm eating glass. That's all. Decent Monday, can't complain. Well, that's good. I'm glad you had a decent Monday. Her dogs are in perfect body condition. We shouldn't make them fat. Thank you, Dr. Britannia. They did get peanut butter foldovers today, so they were a little spoiled. So neither my husband or I eat like the butts of the bread, like the end pieces. So like we save them up, like we put them in a bag and gather them up, and then when we have at minimum 3, because I have 3 dogs, I'll throw some peanut butter on there, fold it over, and give it to them to have. Well, I happen to have 6 butts today, so they each got 2 peanut butter foldovers. You're only allergic to cats, but they are so cute. I have like, I'm allergic to bananas, and then otherwise I'm just kind of allergic to the earth. I get seasonal allergies, and then just randomly on some random days I'll have allergies. Woo, orange. Like, I know I'm allergic to ragweed. Like, that really triggers my allergies, but I don't know exactly what else does. I have like very little space for my mouse to move around. I'm just curious, what will you do? Yeah. Butts, heels, whatever. Oh yeah, pollen too. Same with ragweed. Oh, we can relate on how horrible ragweed is. I never had allergies until I went to college. And then I bought a house with my mom in Winona, Minnesota, where I went to college. And I couldn't figure out why my allergies are so bad every damn day. We bought it my sophomore year of college. It's like I'd already had allergies for a year-ish. And there was ragweed growing outside of my bedroom window. As soon as I got rid of that, it was a lot better. That's the thing, Cap. I've always had allergies. Now, my husband doesn't have allergies, and I'm quite jealous. I'm tempted to do like a muted one on this, but not quite black and white. Like maybe there. I'm also used to having rulers in Photoshop. That does not bring up rulers. Okay. Are there rulers in Photoshop? I normally edit in... I'm sorry, are there rules in Lightroom? I normally edit in Photoshop. I'm trying to learn how to do more editing in Lightroom. Because right now I feel so limited with what I can do in Lightroom, but when I see other people edit photos, I'm like, oh, they're basically doing what I do in RAW. Yeah, I remember when I was looking at colleges, one of the factors for you was the pollen factor. I never would have thought to even look at like the pollen map in choosing a university. That was very smart of you to look at that. I went down to Florida to visit colleges in the spring and I was just suffering. Oh. You started in Photoshop and then went to Lightroom. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. I appreciate you. Because, like, sometimes I'll get teased by other photographers that are like, why don't you use Lightroom? Learn how to use Lightroom. I'm like, I don't know. I learned in Photoshop. But then I will say, I have a lot of Photoshop knowledge, I feel like. And then my Lightroom is like, it's getting there. I'm just gonna try something. I don't know if it will help the picture at all. Actually, it would really only make sense for it to be on the roof. Unless I... move it more. Like, there's a hole in the roof. There could be a hole in the roof. We don't know. Willow, you're shaking my desk. Do you want to come out? No? Okay. I'm like, why don't you try Photoshop? And they're like, I'm too scared. So, looked it up. I guess there are not rulers guides in Lightroom. You only see it in crop or transform. I like to make the little, you know when you're in Photoshop you can drag from the ruler over and make guidelines? I like to do that. But I guess I cannot do it in Lightroom. Alright, we'll keep that for now. I don't care about that one because I know the other one exists, which is this one. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about, but yeah, I don't think Lightroom has that. If they did, that'd be great. But Adobe, can you add ruler guidelines to Lightroom? Thanks. Like they're listening. The bread is a little hot on that barrel. Does anybody else ever just like go to the extreme on both ends just for the fun of it? The sun was not at an ideal angle for this, but that's okay. So what am I working on? So my husband and I drove 2 hours to go see a ghost town yesterday. It ended up being just for like basically this building and like a couple of rundown wooden buildings that were all on private property, by the way. So I had to take pictures of the buildings from the road. So pretty big disappointment. And then on the way back, we stopped in a town where I took this picture, and then I took these pictures on the way home. These are buildings that, well, these last 2 pictures are one building that was on the side of the highway. But when I'm done with these pictures, I'm going to move on to photos that I took at an old college in Montana. And then there's a little bit of a surprise with what I found on campus there. But those are going to be part of me editing. I have a 30-day photo challenge that I'm failing tremendously on that chat made for me. So those are part of editing photos for the 30-day challenge that I'll be doing when I'm done with these. Woo! Fuck yeah! Hi, cats! How are you doing today? For the fun of it, how else are you supposed to know what the bar does? Read words, pet. One fire, what? How's it going? So many ghosties. It's going okay. It's going alright, cats. How are you? A possum? No. It was not a possum. One fire actually already knows what it is. So if he wants to give it away to the class, he can. It's like, why does this go away? What do you do? What does this do? Whoa. I don't like that. Okay. That is not straight. You know, we'll just do that in Photoshop in a bit. Right, next one. Do I know the surprise? And is it ice cream related? No. It's a Christmas tree. No, wait. Ice cream sundae. Wrong and wrong. Are you gonna help me edit photos? It's really bright. You know, I have a little, like, baby swaddle thingy at home where you wrap the baby to your body. Do you know how tempted I've been to use it for the cat? Because she's constantly wanting to be held. I feel like I can feel Dr. Britannia's eyes rolling if she's listening. If you do, please take pictures of baby swaddle cat. You know I will. Sure. Ooh, yeah, do it. Squid, by the way, you said you needed help, and then you never said what you needed help with. I'm scrolling back up to be sure, but I'm quite certain you did not say what you needed. Yeah, you just said, I need help, and that's the last we heard from you. Squid? Earth to squid? Squid, would you please return to the chat so that we can help you? You can tell that this used to be a nice barn. I think really the only ones I want to edit. This one I'm fine with the way that it is. So let's export that. Ghosty. Yeah. Okay, goodbye. No, no, no. You can't sit on my keyboard. No. You can't sit on my keyboard. Don't you do it. Go that way. She, like, wants to play, wants to cuddle, so, like, she keeps going between, like, oh, yes, pet me, and normal cat things, I guess. Ghosty too. Oh, I forgot about this one. I'll edit this one too. Oh, cats, you're great! I'm so glad! Your zoo is remodeling the elephant enclosure? Oh my god. You have 3 elephants right now. And it's gonna be big enough to hold 10? That means they're planning for babies? I'm fucking excited for you. Do you guys have a potential mama and papa elephant? Or do you need to get another parental possibility at the zoo? Well, I will take a road trip for baby elephant. They have baby elephants at Henry Dorley, too. By the way, Mermace! Did I put a 3 on the end of that? Yes, I did. Cats, what are your thoughts on We Bought a Zoo? Okay, let me go to just chatting. I'm gonna quit out of Lightroom. And then open these 3 images in the Photoshop. Hold on, guys. Well, it did not crash. It just struggled. It's only a 10-hour drive, 8-hour drive. Road trip, let's do it. It's been so long since I've seen it that I don't have any. I'm sorry, since you've seen what? It keeps popping up on my TikTok, specifically the line, "You don't want to eat me, I'm full of bitterness and scotch and impure thoughts." Thank you for the water, Yogi. Appreciate it. I thought you were sneezing. No, on my end, like, everything froze for a minute as Photoshop was opening. So we got the girlies, Booper and Suki, and our boy Sneezy. Oh my god. Those are great names. For her birthday, I bought my wife new beads for her abacus. It's the little things that count. Indeed, Stuart. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. Alright, let me share my screen again. Ooh, and Yogi. You want to see the cat? She was just here. Freya! I bet she's in the bathroom. She loves being in the bathroom. Alright, 1 second. You're doing good, Stuart? Good to hear. The plural of abacus is probably abaci. Because I think it's a Latin-based word. Okay, I will be right back. I gotta go get a Freya for Yogi. Yogi! Here is a Freya! Although she's in a really playful mood, so I don't know how long this is gonna last. Be nice. Okay, there you go, bye. My goodness. She was in the, we have a second bedroom, and she was hunched in the floor, and they're like, in hunting mode. And I'm like, oh boy, at least let me grab you for a few seconds to show Yogi. I think she already went back upstairs. Freya, they love you. You gotta go, dogs are kicking off. Alright. Thank you for hanging out, Yogi. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. You were never a cat person till your girlfriend converted you, Eric? I was never a cat person until we got Freya. So, we have 3 dogs. We've had 3 dogs and 2 bunnies for a long time. And he's been asking me, basically, since we started dating, if we could get a cat. Oh, I'd like a cat someday. Oh, one day I'd like to get a cat. Do you think we'll ever get a cat? So, for whatever reason, around our wedding anniversary, I looked up cats at the animal shelter, the local animal shelter. And there was one that was surrendered on our wedding anniversary. And I was like, it's a sign. We should go look at this cat. So we got in the car to go look at this cat. And if you know my husband and I, or if you can deduce from the fact that we have 3 dogs and 2 bunnies, we have very little self-control when it comes to adopting animals. So when we were driving to the animal shelter, I was like, I literally asked my husband, are you prepared to come home with a cat tonight? He's like, well, we have to see if she likes us. And I'm like, babe, you know, if we're going to the animal shelter to look at a cat, whether or not we bring her home or another cat home, you know there's a very high probability that we're coming home with a cat. Well, it turns out the animal shelter was closed that day. So then I was like, well, since odds are we are getting a cat, we should go to PetSmart and get cat things and be prepared to bring said cat home. So we go to PetSmart and there's 3 cats available for adoption from the shelter that was closed that day. One was an older, like, not older, she was like, I think 2. And it was like, I need a quiet home. And I was like, well, my 3-dog home is not the right home for her. So then the other 2 options were an itty-bitty little kitten or a little bit older of a kitten. Itty-bitty kittens freaked me out, so I did not want an itty-bitty kitten. So we got the little bit older of a kitten. Her shelter name was Truffle, which is cute, but we renamed her Freya. Okay, sorry. I went off on a little story and now I need to scroll back up. She's a very good cat. Thank you, doctor. She just, I'm still getting used to reading cat body language because, like, my dogs, I can, like, you know, mess with them all I want and they're really, really chill. The cat, not so much. Stella was a great cat, but we lost her earlier this year. Oh, I'm sorry, Eric. I also love how much Warlock is a cat, dude. But we'll probably get a new one after the holidays, but I still want a corgi. Porque no los dos. Have I mentioned I'm also an enabler? Get a corgi and a cat. Someone lie to me, tell me that everything is going to go fine at work and we're going to pass. Everything is going to go wonderfully at work, Bun Bun Beck. There'll be a few notes on things that you need to adjust, but otherwise, you'll pass and everything will be Gucci. 0 impulse control. For real. See, even Cats is in on this. You're doing great. Amazing. You got this. Universe is on your side. Happy thoughts. That's the same logic with my girlfriend. She wants to go to this cat arcade, but she knows she'll want to take a cat home. I have friends that go to like one of those coffee shops that has adoptable cats. I'm like, I couldn't. Like, I don't think I could. Because I would just be like, oh, I love this one. But I will say, I used to be a bunny buddy at a local animal shelter where like I was a volunteer and I would go and take the bunnies out for playtime, groom them, clip their nails, things like that. Make sure their dental health was good by like, you know, opening their mouths. And I loved several of those bunnies, and I never brought one home. So I guess I have some control. But that's also mostly because bunnies bond together, and I already had two, and I didn't want to bring a third one in and mess that all up. It's your stream, it's your story time. She said we could get both? Yes! Woohoo! Yes, and I am why Dr. Britannia and her husband have a pit bull. I saw their dog on one of the mini rescue Facebook pages that I follow, and her nickname at the time was Pork Chop, and I was like, that is a 15 out of 10. And I knew that her husband had been wanting to adopt a pit bull, so I sent him, like, her little blurb, and I was like, just sending this to you. She's really cute. And then, like, the next day he was like, probably not the next day, but pretty soon after, he was like, yeah, I'm going to the shelter today to look at that dog. Freya Amaretto. Leave my coloring pages that I have pinned to the wall alone, please. She's mischievous today. She said we could get both, but maybe when we move in together first. Is that happening soon, Eric? You're welcome, Beck. I waited for the universe. Okay, so the whole thing with me not going and getting a cat at the shelter was that I always told my husband, like, well, the universe cat distribution system will give us a cat because we leave our doggy door open all the time going to the backyard. We close the one going from the garage to the house, but then there's a second one from the garage to the backyard. And I'm like, we always leave that one open. So the universe will gift us a cat at some point. And then that never happened. So I'm like, all right, we've been together for like 6 years. It might be time for a cat. At least to give it a try. At least to go to the shelter and see if any of them like me. Because all cats love my husband. It's me that they have an issue with. Cats, you've always wanted a maremma dog? They look like fluffy clouds, and they use them to guard fairy penguins on a little Australian island from foxes and other predators. I'd have to Google what a maremma dog is. Hi, wifey. Hi, Saronius. How are you doing today? That or a raccoon. I did consider the fact that we could get a raccoon in our garage as well. Alright, let me go back to this. Men are warm-blooded, it's the heat they like. My husband prefers the AC. I don't think I'm gonna do anything else to this one. But these ones I wanted to see. Well, that line's pretty straight. Are the verticals good in this one? It's a little wonky there, but again, this is a rundown building, so door frames might not be straight anymore. Dr. Britannia, no raccoon pets. No, no. But they're just cute little trash pandas. Anything above 70 degrees is a terrarium. Anything above 90 is torture. Alright, One Fire, I can see that. If they weren't so far away, I would make penguin sweaters. Oh my god, Bun Bag. That would be so cute. Verticals are okay, but what about the absurdicals? You know? Let's see. Absurdicals are not perfect. I wonder if the top of the door frame has like a gap. I don't know. Can I adopt a trash panda? Yeah, Dr. Britannia, can One Fire adopt a trash panda? You finished the fox you were making, Beck. Ooh, you'll be showing it off in your next stream. That was a pretty big one, too. Also, my sister thinks there's a skunk in my neighborhood backyard because when she picked up Maya, she said she had that skunk smell, but I don't think I smelled it. I feel like you would have noticed it. So I'm not sure. Good evening, Becca. Hi, Jacob. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. I'm literally holding the cat with my hand and forearm. See, this door or this window frame is definitely like curved on the bottom. And I'm debating if I should straighten it or if if the crookedness gives it charm. There is now a lovely video of Marama dogs guarding fairy penguins in the conversation Discord. Ooh, I'll have to look at that. To the Discord. Skunk on dog smells so strong. Someone could have been smoking weed too. That's what I was thinking, Dr. Britannia. I'm like, I feel like if it was a skunk, One Fire would know. Bun Beck is on the same page as Dr. Britannia. Or Maya found some jazz cabbage smokers to hang out with. Jacob, your back hurts a lot. That's not good. You did something to it, but just not sure what. I think I'm just getting old. If I sit in this chair for too long, my back hurts. So I kind of understand, maybe. Where's the stream, Dad? Are you talking about Maple? Because I now have 2 stream daddies. By the way. I have 2 stream daddies, if y'all didn't know. Have you thought about getting even with your back and hurting it? You know, I've given it some thought, but it sucks either way for me, right? Oh, my actual hubby? He's at work. He doesn't know when he's going to be home this evening. One Fire, I think she just rolled in something. What is the relationship between skunks and bunnies? Because I definitely have bunnies on my lawn. Well, Flower and Thumper are besties. So, there's that. I am a stream dad. Hi, Raze. Last stream I did with my son. Oh, you did? You are legit a stream dad. Yes. The question is, are you a stream daddy? A Twitch daddy? I'ma Google it. To the internet. I really just need to make that a sound bit. Maybe not my version of it, but like the legit version of it. Alright, well, we're all straightened out now. Should we see what AI can... That startled me, actually. Oh, okay. And I don't get startled, really, so I'm surprised it startled me. I think the term is zaddy now. Oh my gosh, that sound alert got you? Did it startle you, Rumble? Did it make you jumple? Just ignore me. I'm a dork. Twatty does sound weird. You know, just a smidge. I have too much of a dad bod to be a zaddy. Isn't that what kind of makes a zaddy? That and all of the money spending? No, I guess it's a sugar daddy, not like a Twitch daddy. She says like she knows anything about these things. Why did it do weird things to the barrel? You shared the penguin sweaters, jumpers? Oh my god. No, I understand where Twatty came from. Yeah, Twitch and Daddy. Yeah. Twatty? Twatty? Because it's Daddy? Twatty? That sounds like something like Tweety Bird would say. I thought I saw a Twatty. Oh my god. Alright, it says skunks don't like rabbits at all. Throughout history, they have been used to chase and kill rabbits, and in some part of England, they are still trained to do so. If you're having rabbits as a home pet and your house is a nearby skunk habitat, think twice. Really? That's scary. Are you a daddy or a daddy? Are you a father I have sinned or a daddy I've been naughty? Oh my god. Or Poppy. Okay, Raise. Okay. When we got our golden retriever several years ago, I really wanted to name her Poppy. And immediately, my husband looks over at me and he goes, "Hey, Poppy." I'm like, nope, name ruined. Based off your research, I conclude I do not have skunks. No, because you have a bunny that lives in your front yard. This is spiraling. Just a little. I thought I saw a twatty cat. Exactly, I thought I saw a twatty cat. A twatty cat. Oh my god. Ugh. Sexualizing daddy issues is really weird, TBH. But it's been going on for years. Either or you're on your knees. A rumple still can. Technically, you can just sit on a chair in a confession booth. Just saying. Not that I've ever been in one, but I have seen them plenty of times since I went to a Catholic school. I'm trying to figure out if this little... okay, it was just a weird issue with the file. It's 'cause the boomers sexualized baby. I mean, one fire's got a point. Skunks give me heebie-jeebies 'cause rabies. I mean, bunnies can get rabies too. They just typically don't have rabies. Like, I think your odds of being A, bit by a wild bunny are really low, but also B, bit by a bunny that has rabies is really, really low. Possums can't give you rabies? I wouldn't know. I've never been to confession. Did you ever have any kind of religious or religion in your upbringing, Rumple? Like, whether that's involves priests and confessionals or not? I could totally just use the band-aid on that, but I'm lazy. And this allows me time to look at chat. Can I get a possum as a pet? I think the difference between possum and opossum is just how Americans versus England spells it? Question mark? Rabies is one of your top fears, Cats. I mean, that's fair considering where you work. Why don't confessionals have 3 or more sites for people to confess in? What do you mean? Like, so you can have a group therapy confession session? Confession session. Confession session. I can feel something on my neck. The wildlife medical clinic my school ran isn't allowed to take skunks because of rabies. I mean, that's fair, Dr. Britannia. Yes, no confessionals. Were you a Methodist? Take sins in all your... Ironies? Oh my gosh, you guys. I do prefer to keep my chat PG-13. Because I'm no fun. Oh, that's right, you have to save it as a copy. You don't say, like, opossum, right? It's just possum with an O in front of it. They're only native to the US, while possums are native to Austrian region. Austrian or Australian? Or bad joke. Opossum is the Irish cousin of a possum. Oh my god, Vic. You can have a possum as a pet. They are so cute, but like any... Oh! Hey! Be nice to each other. Aspen's also just a big wuss. They're fine. Sorry. But like any animal, you gotta be able to read its body language properly before entering a space with it. And you have to check your state laws. I do have 2 ears. I do. They are, made up of a lot of like skin and cartilage from other parts of my body to make proper ears, but I do have 2 ears. Australian? I thought it was Australia, that's why I was asking. I just saved this one, I don't need to save it again. Right? Oh my god. Yes, I did. Right, this one, the verticals are definitely not going to be straight, but we can get the horizontals straight at least. Oh, that's the halfway point. That's why you want to walk there. Nope. Nope. My keyboard is there. You can sit here. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get all of it straight though. It's all kind of all over the place. I almost got these guys. Thank you. She always like wags her tail when she's done giving me kisses. Like she's oh so proud of herself. Even though I know that usually means mischief is coming. Just gonna have to keep stretching this side out a little bit. Okay. Are those not your OG ears? The outsides are. I was born without eardrums and some of my ear bones. So I have fake eardrums and fake ear bones. Oh, you don't have sound on at the moment, Retro? But it's nice to see you review your photos on stream. Old houses are surprisingly great material. Yeah, I think most of the time these buildings fall apart because people don't upkeep them. Or, you know, natural disasters. But hi, Retro. Yes, 4 new babies. There's actually, yeah. There's actually 5. So the one in the safari in Oregon had 4 cheetah cubs. And then a zoo somewhere else, I forget where, they had a cheetah who gave birth to 1 cub. And typically a cheetah won't care for 1 cub because when they only have 1, their milk supply doesn't last very long. And so, like, survival of the fittest, they just don't take care of a single cub. So the other zoo reached out to the safari in Oregon and was like, hey, we have this cub whose mama doesn't want to take care of it because it's a solo cub. Would your mama potentially be willing to take on a 5th kiddo? And mama's doing great with all 5. You heard it here first, folks. She admitted she is 0.0000091.6% fake. Yep. It is rare. Yeah, it's a huge accomplishment for the survival of their species. That's crazy. I had no idea. I do not have cochlear implants. No. So they rebuilt me, or built me, eardrums out of skin and cartilage. So they took skin from behind my ear on each side, because they had to do it for both sides. So I have scars behind my ears, like in my hairline. And then they took cartilage from my tragus and built me an eardrum. So if you don't know what an eardrum looks like to a doctor, it has some transparency to it. That's why they're able to tell when you have an ear infection, because they can see the fluid in your middle ear, because anything after the eardrum's considered the middle ear. For me, they can't, because my eardrums are solid since they're made out of skin and cartilage. And then for my ear bones, only the middle ones didn't exist. I had the outer 2, so the incus, malleus, and stapes, I was missing the malleus. And so, by the way, for all of these ear surgeries, I was like the guinea pig for the otorhinolaryngology department at Mayo Clinic in Minnesota. And they had come up with this light density cement that was supposed to have the same density as bone, but light enough to be used as ear bones. And they wanted to try it out on me. So they did. It worked in my right ear. So I have 100% hearing in my right ear. And then in my left ear, it did not work. So they removed it. And these are each a different surgery, right? They would do something in my right ear, and then something in my left, and then something in my right ear, and then something in my left, and so on and so forth. So they removed the concrete bone in the left ear and replaced it with a different cement. That didn't work either. So then they removed that and put a metal prosthesis in, and that worked a little bit. Like, it improved my hearing a little bit. But I officially cannot have MRIs anymore because of this little tiny piece of metal that's in my left ear. So, there's that. I wouldn't have cared if they used cadaver teeth. I would have been fine with that. But yeah, I was legally deaf until I was 9. So there you go, now you know something new about me, maybe. If you didn't know that before. Does she just eat cats? just asking a dumb question. Hi, Freya. Hi, Freya. Welcome back, Freya. Should I just get like a wooden plank shoulder pad and you can sit on my shoulder? Is that what I should do? Save a copy, backup. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. Alright, I'm gonna go back to just chatting. Okay, so that was it for the ghosty town. I'm gonna move on to the 30-day challenge photos now. So let me close Photoshop. We're gonna go back to Lightroom. Boop. Okay, new catalog. Just call it 30-day challenge, I guess. She free feeds, so she eats when she wants. She's weird, she'll take 1 or 2 bites and then walk away. Freya does that too. Nope, 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 nope. My AirPods disconnected again. 'Cause they hate me. I really, really need to get those little rubber things that like hold the AirPods inside of your ears, because these don't like to stay. Holy fuck balls. Y'all just lost music. I'm sorry. 1 second. I don't know why they're being difficult today. I go through like whole streams without having issues with my AirPods, and then other days, not so much. Don't steal my grapes. Okay, hopefully music will be back soon. You got it? Okay, there you go, cat. Okay. I want you to know I'm here and being supportive while I cook dinner, so enjoy my lurkiness. I hope you're cooking me something yummy, Cyronius. Thank you for the lurk. I'm working on importing photos and then I'll share my screen again. Okay. Do I like fajitas? No. I'm sorry. More for you. I'll have to let Matt know. I think his setting change that he had me do in OBS worked, because we're doing good so far, knock on wood. Okay. What planet am I from? I don't like fruit and I couldn't hear from birth. Venus? Pluto? I don't know. Well, Pluto's not a planet anymore. I don't know. Okay, so one of the 30-day challenges was what I read, and I've been reading this book for a while, so I figured I would do this. I think I like this one the best. Ah, yes, right. Quite so. And another one was like in your bag. Don't judge me for my 101 Dalmatians purse, okay? I am an adult. And I can have a 101 Dalmatians purse if I want to. Hi, Midnight. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. Oh, sorry, I just hit the desk with my water bottle. Thank you, cats, for the water. I want all the stuff in front of the wallet and purse to be blurred out. Did I ask you what photo from my October 31st day challenge was your favorite? You did not, Cyronius, and I don't think I've seen them all. Oh, Midnight. Your place is horrible. Still seeing lots of termites even after an exterminator came by. Let's just say they're getting in your clean clothes. I'm sorry. Does, like, the exterminator need to come by again? I don't think anybody cares about focusing on my chapstick, so we won't do that one. I'm debating which one I want to edit. This one or this one? This one or this one? I think this one. Excuse me. I emailed the leasing office about it just now, but I don't know. He just came by like 2 weeks ago. Is there like a time frame that like whatever they use takes? I have no idea. Yeah, you definitely cannot wait 6 months, and your landlord company, I don't know what you call them, should definitely be taking care of it. If not, I'm pretty sure that's a lawsuit. At least it sounds like a lawsuit to me. And then we had beverage. I guess I'll do the one where you can see the coffee. Yes, I have a 101 Dalmatians purse and a Maleficent mug. Don't come at me. And then I had architecture, which I was hoping to use some of those ghost town buildings for, but I don't know if I like them enough to use for my architecture challenge. So I went to this old college. By the way, 43 is my lucky number, so I was surprised to see that above this door. But I discovered later that this is actually the back door, so I don't really want to pay attention to those ones. I like this one, though. Here's another building. There's a football game, by the way, going on campus while we were walking around. It's a very small campus. So we could hear the football game from wherever we were on campus. And we finally go by the football field, and there's hardly anybody there, okay? Like, hardly anybody there. It's like, you would think there'd be more people at a college game. I hate their sign that says what building this is. It is called Tyler, but to me it looks like Sharpie on a wooden plank, and I'm like, you have such a beautiful historic building and this is the sign that you made for it? You got a Wii today? Nice. Have you been like playing it non-stop since you got it? Oh, and here, so I just went to it, but we discovered a whole fluffle of bunnies on this campus. I don't know why they are there. I have a theory, but I googled the campus and bunnies and nothing came up, so it's not like it's a thing that someone has written about. People that walked by looked surprised to see all the bunnies, so I'm not sure how new they are. But there were over 30 bunnies just in this area. Midnight, no games yet. Unfortunately, I ordered Punch-Out at the same time, but 2 different sellers. Gotcha. Y'all out there with Sonics, you gotta try the garlic butter bacon burger. That sounds like it's bad for my heart. Bunnies, yes! You ordered Wii Sports today as well, you can't wait. I haven't played Wii Sports in forever. And they came up to us, by the way, these bunnies. So they obviously are fed by students, but they're not handled because none of them would really let me pet them. Like, I'd get a little bit of petting in and then they'd be like, nope, and run away. I love it when they periscope. Oh, it's so cute. So if you've heard me refer to a small slice of heaven, this was that small slice of heaven. $29.20 Polaroids. Can I cash those out for retail value? Where? Good luck. Yes, so when they're, like this one, when they're on their hind legs and their front feet are off the ground, that's called periscoping. Have I flagged any of these ones yet? I think I did. Yeah, I did that one. Okay. But like, okay. So here is my theory on these bunnies. Dr. Britannia, if you are still there, I know you're working, so you might not be. But if you are still there, I would like to get your opinion on my theory with these campus rabbits. They do that to look around, but they also have to be comfortable to do it because obviously it puts them in a vulnerable position and makes them more visible to birds of prey. But they do it when they're curious about something, trying to catch a scent or just looking around. I have some later where I sat down in the grass and you can't see the building so much behind them, I think. Oh my god. They're so cute. Okay. But here is my theory on these bunnies. I think these are domestic breeds mixed with cottontails. Because they are for sure not cottontails. Like, they are not purebred cottontails at all. This one, for example, I believe has a Dutch rabbit in its lineage because it's got the white stripe on its face, which Dutch rabbits have. Now, why are these cottontail domestic breeds on campus? I have one of two theories. One, somebody thought it'd be funny to release domestic breeds on campus. Two, I actually have three theories. Two, people moved into the dorm rooms, found out they're not allowed to have pet bunnies, and so they released them into the wild instead of at a shelter. Three, maybe these bunnies were part of their science department, and typically when you're done experimenting on animals, the animals get put to sleep, but maybe this campus decided to release them into the wild instead of killing them off. And those are my theories. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Like, this one is definitely a cottontail mix, and you can tell because of the shape of its face. Cottontails have like a more narrow face than a lot of domestic breeds. If you guys didn't know, I'm kind of a little bit of a bunny nerd. Yeah. Squid, you're back. You never said what you needed help with. Hi, Sequoia. Yes, you're very cute. Yes, you are. Yeah, so this was my little slice of heaven yesterday. I literally teared up, I'm not gonna lie. Please never release please never release bunnies. They destroy ecosystems with how fast they breed. This is my PSA. I agree, cats. Do not release bunnies. If you've had a domestic bunny for a long time and they've been being fed by you, they're gonna be dumb out in the wild. Don't release your frickin' bunny. Surrender it. Announcing I am here, lurking a little as I keep Wookiee company. No worries, I appreciate the lurk. And hi, Maple. I hope you're having a good Monday. Also, when I hear myself talk, I realize that when I say worries, my northern accent comes out. But cats, how much do you know about bunny breeds? Like, would you agree with my theories? Or are you like, no, that's silly? You agree? Okay. Yeah, I'm like, they're definitely not cottontails, but they're definitely not... At least not all of them are not 100% domestic breed. It's eating a leaf. I'm in. Okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. It's so fucking cute. Hi, Freya. Don't you grab my arm. You're the one that hopped up here. Oh. Lucky to get so close to a rabbit. I've shot birds, but I had to use a telephoto lens. Hold on, you don't have sound, huh?
I don't even care where we go. Just far away from here. I'll come with you.
Okay, there. Big munch. Oh, this one had something on its eye. Ooh! They're so cute. But yeah, cats. I mean, like, there were over 30 bunnies in this little area, so I can only imagine. Obviously, they're gonna spread out from there on campus. He's big munchin'. So cute. Like, I would say this one has more cottontail in it than the other ones, but still, like, the more rounder face tells me that it's a mix. Because cottontails have more narrow faces. I feel like such a dork for knowing this. Like, this one's solid gray, so I think this one was released relatively recently and isn't maybe one of, like, the babies. Like, I think this is an American Rex rabbit that was released. And he was the most social, which tells me that he was probably released not that long ago. But he still wouldn't let me, like, pick him up. And you can bet you that I tried. I'm picking so many of these to edit. I'm definitely gonna have to do, like, a secondary culling. Why are they so cute? Okay. It could be a domestic mix born in the wild. You're right. Could be. My husband was like, I'm surprised you're petting them. And I'm like, the odds of being bit by a bunny are really slim. Plus, I know bunnies. I've had them since I was 18. So, by the way, if you're not used to bunnies and you would like to pet one, A, ask whosever bunny it is first if you can pet the bunny. B, don't go straight towards, like, the front of its face or the top of its head. They can't see right here. At least very well. They definitely can't see right here. But they can't really see right here in front of their face. Because their eyeballs are on the sides. So, if you just go and pet them on the forehead, they're going to be like, what the fuck? So, like, start with your hand off to the side and slowly approach. And then pet the bunny. Okay? There you go. Weird lessons you're learning tonight. Also, Don't pick up the bunny unless you're prepared to grab its bottom legs too and hold its butt firmly, because you don't want them wiggling as you pick them up, okay? Best bun lessons. Thank you, cats. I think I'm just gonna white balance this one. So hatchet to the forehead. Got it. If you want Hassenpfeffer, then go for it. But you probably shouldn't be killing somebody's pet rabbit to have Hassenpfeffer rumple. That's a social no-no. Just throwing that out there. I'm sane, I swear. I promise. She really should have had the focus on another. Hold on. I know I had another one. We're gonna do this one instead. I feel like people who don't know anything about me are learning so much about me tonight. My hearing, my bunnies. You know. I feel like there was more, but now I'm blanking. I think I'm okay with that as the edit. Makes sense to me that the potion bottle preset that I made works for this, because I took this picture on the same table that I took my potion bottle pictures. That sticker that was in my bag is now on the back of my laptop, so it's no longer in my purse. Not sure if Maple is lurking with me on mute or with me on sound, but if I am on sound, Maple mentioned I think a soothing rock is what he called it on his stream the other day. This green one in the picture is mine. My back is starting to get sore. I need it to pop. I need it to pop. Oh. Well, imagine that I went with the cliche setup for drink. Normally my coffees go in an insulated cup with a lid because I drink them so slowly, but for the picture I had to put it in a mug. Ooh, I kind of like this one in black and white. Yeah. Ooh. Freya, you don't need to use your claws to get onto my lap. You can just hop up here. Okay. That one had quite a bit of purple in it. I think I will take this one over to Photoshop when I'm done with it in Lightroom because I want to get rid of those sandbags and there's like an AC unit in this window. I don't mind the harsh contrast on this one. Okay, and then I'll take it to Photoshop from there. It's very blue. Yeah. Well, we'll see. It's white balance from here. Okay. Got some sunlight coming through the top left. I'm just curious, what would this do in this instance? Straighten out the window? Okay. Gucci. You can just make an oval. Look at that. Should I start a new save on Pokemon Scarlet, Shield, Brilliant Diamond, or Arceus? Arceus? Shield, because that's the only one of those I have played. But feel free to go against that suggestion, because I don't know. There. Gosh. Oh. Oofta. Willow Aowen. Come here. No one was at the door, were they? Hi, Sequoia. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Hold on. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Hmm? Yeah? Everybody say hi, Sequoia. Hi, Sequoia. Yeah, hi, Sequoia. Yeah. You want to show everybody how ferocious you are? Grr, I'm so scary. Grr. Mwah. Oh. Oh, thank you. Excuse me. Mwah. Are you obnoxious? Yeah, I'm obnoxious. Can I have a kiss? Sequoia, can I have a kiss? Hmm? Oh, you want to hold my hand? Hmm? Okay, back up. Back up. Thank you. Oh, spooky scary. Yes. Spooky scary indeed. I'm just gonna leave the right one out. It doesn't want to stay in my ear. There we go. Tell her the internet people love her, please. Sequoia, the internet people love you. I know, a jelly bean is here. I don't think I'm gonna do this on. She literally, I know you guys can't see it, but my hand is like this in front of me, and her back feet just sit on my hand, and she just leans against my shoulder. Are you trying to play with me right now? Hi. You know, I'm trying to stream. Grrr. Willow, play with your sister. Play with your sister. So there's this little tiny scarf that was torn off of a teddy bear that we bought for them to destroy. Like, it was from Goodwill. And they love playing tug-of-war with this tiny-ass little scarf. There you go, Willow. Play with Sequoia. Do you think it'd be okay if I got rid of the sign? Do not jump out of my sock box. I saw you. Look at that. That is not a kitty plaything, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. Rude. Bitch slapping me on stream. I hate that Tyler sign. Get rid of the purple. Okay, is there not any magenta? Okay. Is this dying grass or is this a hot highlight? It is dying grass, okay. Just kinda looks weird. Is it looking at horizontals? So I'm like, that does not look level to me. Well, we'll go with it. I actually don't think I'm gonna do it on this one. I'm just gonna leave it. Oh my gosh. My back is really starting to hurt. Ugh. Hi. Excuse me. Stop it! How much my AirPods in there? Oof. Blup. It's got doggy kisses. You know, I think I'm gonna take a quick break and stretch my back because like my upper back is really starting to hurt. And last time I started doing this, I was like out of commission for 2 days. So, 1 second. Okay. We'll see if that helps. If anybody has like any like office worker back stretching tips, please let me know. Cause I have a condition where my vertebrae try to fuse together, so I'm constantly stretching anyway, but like the vertebrae between my shoulder blades, I need to like extend, and I have these I forget what you call them. Stretchy ropes. And like I double it up and step on it and pull on it. Like I pull on it to lower my head towards the ground to like stretch out my back. And that seems to help. Or when my husband is home, I'll stand there and like reach for my toes and he'll push on my shoulders very slowly until my back pops. It's a lot of fun. I don't care about this one. I kind of like the window in the Y. Maybe because it's kind of like a frame within a frame. I don't know. I guess we'll move on to cute bunnies now. I just like this one because they're all sitting up. And it's really cute. It's a little warm, but I mean the sun was setting, so that makes sense. It's a little warm. Like, did not want to click on orange for some reason. Just all of them periscoping. I love them so much. Yes, all the bunnies. This isn't gonna be a perfect in focus picture, I guess, but like, it's cute anyway. You know? Not every picture you take is gonna be perfect as much as we would like that to be. Right, next one. Actually. Bunnyville. Seriously, I definitely have plans to go back to this place and hang out with bunnies. I have 2 bunnies, but like sitting on the grass and having a ton of bunnies around you is a whole different experience. This one even has a grass stain on its chin. We'll have to edit that out. Don't worry, buddy, I got you. We could skip that one. I'm definitely doing this one. This one just has really dark eyes. Not that there's anything wrong with that. This bun is perfect just the way it is. We have to do the leaf eating one. Can't not do the leaf eating one.
Yes, but a very cute moose. Make all the boy moose go, wah!
Hi, Warlock. Does this mean you're getting in the car and coming home? Yes, just leaving. Drive safe and avoid idiots. Let's see. It's not, I did not mean to click enter. I was just like, this is where I want my oval to be. Yes. Cats, be right back. Currently making a stupid impulse buy decision. Are you buying a bunny? Just kidding. Lego Jurassic World is on sale at the Nintendo eShop. Ooh. Enjoy. I've been playing my very first Lego video game these last few days. Where I had it was right. We won't do this one. We will do this one. Normally, I should have taken this so he was on the left-hand side of the picture. Because now he's looking off frame. Drink water. Thank you, Blizz. And how are you doing today? And welcome on in. Did I say thanks, Blizz, or did I just say hey, Blizz? Hey, Blizz, thanks, Blizz, all the Blizz. You can't complain? Well, I can. Just kidding. So cute. Let's hear it. I'm not allowed to adopt all 30 of these bunnies that I found on this college campus, and I just think that makes life totally unfair, Blizz. How was that for a complaint? Oh, are we on? Hold on. Okay, we are still in the midnight. Where are we at in this playlist? We still have some time. Okay. Oh! Hold up. I did not know about that. There. Don't mind me. That's literally illegal. If you see them, you have to take them, right? Like, if you break it, you buy it. If you see them, you have to adopt. We didn't make the rules. Sorry, not sorry. Why am I doing that so small? Exactly. Now go back. They're waiting patiently. My husband's driving, so he can't even deny this. He cannot object, I should say. This bunny is just so gosh darn cute. I like this one because his ear is turned towards me. That's really blue. Hold on. You do have my car, though. Shoot. Our plan has been foiled, Blizz. Because I can't get to his car because it's locked in the garage and I don't have the garage key. Darn. This does not sound like midnight to me. It's not. See? Why did you go off the playlist? Gosh darn tootin' playlist trying to play things that are not the midnight, moving on to other artists without my permission. Why would it go do a gosh darn thing like that? Okay, but are you gonna play? You are. You're just quiet. Wee. Am I not hearing it anymore for— oh, because my thing isn't working. Sorry if I just like made you deaf with the music. Because my AirPod disconnected. Connect yeah, piece of shit. Sorry. I did not mean to do that. Ooh, it's probably a good thing I'm gonna be done soon because my back really hurts. From sitting in this stupid chair for too long. So everything in this condo is thrifted, so the chair is actually like a dining, like an old ass dining chair on wheels, instead of like a supportive office chair. So when I sit in it for too long, my back starts to hurt. Which is why when I work from home, I typically sit on the couch upstairs, and when I have meetings, I take those on the desk down here. You've got a chair like that too? Like, it is meant to be sit on for meals and not for, like, long office days / streams. Just gonna do a slight one on that one. Okay. And now let's export all of these. Wait. Okay. And I'm gonna lean way back. Don't mind me. My back just hurts. Let me go back to this screen because I'm going to close out of Lightroom. Yes, I really want to quit Lightroom. Okay, that one doesn't need any Photoshop. I'm just quickly going through and figuring out which ones I wanted to do stuff in Photoshop with. This one. And once I get them all open in Photoshop, I will share my screen again. This one. Just those two, I guess. Okay. Showing. We're gonna start on this one. I try to stretch Blizz. I really do. I took a break a little bit ago to stretch. I really just need to go sit in the more comfy couch. Because I get pops every time I move my back. Ugh. I'm just gonna sit really hunched. Oofda. Did I ask you how your day is today, Blizz? Oh yeah, you said can't complain, and I said I can. Okay, save this one. That one's done. this one I want to straighten out. You got quite the memory. Sometimes. You can ask my husband and he would tell you my memory sucks unless I'm like remembering specific moments of life. But my short-term memory sucks there. I'll put it that way. Goes wider on the bottom of this brick wall. It's still not quite straight. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing this in RAW and going back and forth. I really should just use the perspective tool. Well, actually, it's pretty straight though. Okay. Let's scale this in. Can you get rid of this stupid sign? I hate this sign. Ugh. Yay. Alright, since I'm coming close to the end, who else is online that I could potentially raid? Willow, you're such a klutz. Sure. Hi, Pseudo. How are you doing today? Good night, cats. Thank you for hanging out, cats. I appreciate it. It looks like Wookie is still online. The question is, are they going to be online more? I have a little bit more to do, Pseudo, but thank you. It's been a good stream so far. I have several pictures that I will be posting to the photography Discord, aka Maple's Discord. And then a few that I'll be posting to my own Discord because they're part of the 30-day challenge. Do this one. No, can I get rid of the telephone pole? Or is this a flagpole? Flagpole. My bad. Sorry you're so late. You don't need to be sorry, Pseudo. No worries. I'm glad you made it. It's so good to see you. But you don't have to be sorry. You're about to head inside. Okay, so 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna go on the break screen so that my husband can come inside because the dogs will bark and I don't want you guys to go deaf. So 1 second. Okay. The dogs have done their barking. The husband is inside. We're all good. This is the only one with windows. Really, really messed up looking windows. Lovely. Were there windows? There is a window behind it. And then we're just gonna leave the flagpole in. I'm like, I bet there are windows because of how many windows are on the other side, but... Pseudo, you're the best part. So no, you did not miss the best part. The zoo! The crazy zoo! But here, Pseudo, I will show you really quick the edits from today. So here is one. Here is two. These were part of a quote-unquote ghost town that really wasn't a ghost town. It was a disappointment. Here is 3, which was part of a actual town that people live in, but this building obviously is not being used anymore. And like I said, I'll post these in the Discord too. And then I have a 30-day challenge that my chat created on my shortly after the 100 follower celebration stream. So I have this one. The prompt was inside my bag. This one is a beverage. This one is for architecture. This one's also for architecture. Oh, thank you, Pseudo. I appreciate that. And then this one, also for architecture. And then I found a whole fluffle of bunnies on a college campus. So this is going to be for the prompt, what makes me happy. I was going to do a picture. Oh, I have to edit that one. Ta-da! I was going to use beta to fill the edge. But I was gonna do photos of my husband for what makes me happy, but I thought that would be too easy and too cliche, so when we found this fluffle, I was like, perfect. And then this is for a prompt, what I read. Okay, but let's fix this picture. Well, let's see how beta fixes this picture. Okay. I like that one better. This one. Okay. And then we're gonna see if it can remove the top. And then... Okay. Not that one. I think this one's probably the more realistic one. So that's got too many like long, noodly looking ones. And then there's just one thing that I want to fix from that. Right here, there's like a line. Okay. And I guess we will degreen its chin. Actually, I should just use the patch. Little grass stain. There you go, Bun Bun. Now you're all cleaned up. Okay. And that's all the pictures I had to edit today. I'm officially caught up on what I needed to edit. I'm still behind on a 30-day challenge. Sorry guys, I will get caught up. We will continue editing those on stream. Yeah, I appreciate you all hanging out with me tonight. I am gonna wrap it up here. Blizz, are you there, Blizz? Blizz, is Wookie gonna continue streaming for a bit, or are they wrapping it up? Otherwise, a Photic Photon just went on, so one of those two. But if Wookie is gonna keep it going, then I will go to Wookie. Wookie's gonna keep streaming for a bit? Okay. Then we will take the party over to Wookie's stream. You're eating dinner too slowly. It's okay, Cyronius. I will post the edits in Maple's Discord and my Discord. Tomorrow I will be streaming at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. It will be Travel and Trivia Tuesday. Destination is Metaora in Greece. I'm actually really excited to share pictures from that. Metaora is really cool. And then there's going to be a trivia game about Metaora afterwards. You might know it as Meteora, as in the Linkin Park album, but it's Metaora according to the Greeks. And then I will be streaming next Saturday at around 8 a.m. Mountain Time. And I'll be doing coffee and crafting. I probably will just be coloring again, but we will see if something else comes up. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I really do appreciate your company and hanging out with me as I edited pictures. I hope you enjoyed the photographs. If not, that's okay. I'm not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. Oh, Azur, sorry. Yes, I'm wrapping it up, but I'm going to raid another photographer if you would like to come along. We are going to raid Wookie the Sloth, so let me put that in the chat if you are a Harfoot and get left behind. We are rating Wookie the Sloth. I hope you have a great night too. I am so sorry that you're popping in and I'm signing off. But like I said, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. If I'm able to see you tomorrow, great. If not, I totally understand. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening, but please do come along for the raid and say hi to Wookie and give him some of that Twitch love that we're all known for. Alright, good night everybody. Bye!